else. If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you put your mind to, all right? Also, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to fit certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, you're going to get it through other people, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, y'all know my voice too raspy to whisper. I'm loud. I only get louder. This about the time for you to hit that volume, all right? So let's talk. I want you to realize that currently there's a certain turnaround that you about to see. Now let's talk, right? It's going to happen in two different waves. First, I want you to realize that there's been many seasons, many years, many connections, relationships, so on and so forth that you've endured where you sacrificed yourself in a sense while other people on the outside was trying to sacrifice you too. That means, again, you allowing other people to eat a meal that you prepared for them before you. You understand me? I want you to realize that certain things are starting to happen. See, in life, there's always two lessons that need to be learned. How you going to act when you feel like you have everything, and how you going to carry yourself when you feel like you don't have anything. You understand me? See, when we heard the expression, or the last will be first, the first will be last. See, these are individuals that God asked you, okay, listen, I already told you what I got for you. I already told you that I got something beautiful. I got something slick. I got love. I got abundance, all that you could want. However, are you willing to sit this out to allow somebody else to see? And when I say that, because it's almost like when you in a sport, or you on a team, or somebody has a task, and say there's a younger person or somebody who's inexperienced. And these are people who are so arrogant, they ego trying to be best at, they didn't have people around them tell them that they the best at everything. They didn't have even the best at belittling people, manipulating, so on and so forth. They was getting credit for things that they shouldn't have been getting recognition for. And when I say that again, these are people that encourage them to do wrong. So now again, they cross paths with you. These people was arrogant that they can do the same thing as you. They thought that they was able to steal your power. They thought that they was able to steal your energy. They thought that they was going to continue to be able to mentally manipulate you, so on and so forth, right? So God seen what they was trying to do. Every time you had an idea, they tried to steal it. Now, these are people that was close to you. This is family. This is friends. This is lovers, so on and so forth. There's certain people that, again, seeing you do something with yourself, they seen that they had to compete, or so they thought. So these are individuals that try to be pushy over you, try to have power over you, try to tell you the things that you could and could not do. These are individuals that, again, call themselves trying to outdo you at being you. Now let's talk. God was like, listen, go ahead and let them get a little go at it. Let them get a little try at it. They trying so hard. They so pushy. They so persistent. Let them see that that shit is not as simple and easy as they think. So these individuals, again, sat there and allowed their ego and the devil to gas them up. See, they had successes before at scamming, stealing, manipulating, lying, so on and so forth. They were successful with other people, but those people weren't you. Those people, again, weren't as confident as and connected to God as you. Those people, they name didn't ring spirit bells in the spiritual world like you. So therefore, again, they thought that they could take the same approach, so they tried to take you on. Now, what did God do? God was like, listen, let them exhaust themselves, because you already know that I got you. So he's seen them sending magic. He's seen them telling lies. He's seen that those individuals was going to continue to try and try and try to knock you off. He seen what they was trying to do, but again, you was built differently. So therefore, he knew if you moved, they was going to move too. So therefore, he was like, listen, Let them exhaust themselves. This is equivalent to somebody who is smaller, call themselves trying to hit on you, but every blow that they had, they take their own breath while you keep your balance. They ain't know you was the test. See, these individuals was out here swinging hard. And when they seen that they wasn't built big enough to defeat you, they try to get other people to come and attack you too. But again, God already seen what they plot was. He was like, let them exhaust their options. See, they ain't realized they was getting used too. See, your light was illuminating all the darkness around you. So the more those people got angry and hatred and wanted to target you, the more that they reached out to other people too. Those people was just illuminating the darkness in them too. So you was used, but not the way that they thought that they was going to use you. See, God used your light to attract their darkness. And again, anybody that wanted to have a part in what they was doing towards you was going to get it too. See, you was calling out all the demonic entities. God knew that again they was going to be drawn to you, but they wasn't going to be able to get to you. You had a position to play. So now they done recruited all these people to try to send certain magic your way. They done recruited all these people to try to play on your page. They didn't try to recruit all these people, certain neighbors too, to keep an eye on you, certain gang stalkers. They starting to catch that karma. Because again, they don't realize that they was getting tested. And that test was you. They failed it. See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, when individuals was taken from you, you made certain moves. You was still making it happen. See, you didn't realize that they was stealing certain things from you. And let's talk, right? So there were certain people that was energetically connected to you, sexually connected to you, friends and family as well, that you was telling them certain moves that you was about to do. These are individuals that been hating on you from a younger age, or soon as they met you, they felt a certain type of way because again, they seen that you was confident. They seen that again, you ain't take no shit. They seen that again, anything that you asked God for is the same things that you was going to get. So they felt a certain type of way. So they try to play in your face. See, you ain't realized that you had more pieces to your puzzle, but they try to hide them. They tried to take them. They tried to claim them. See, you was out here whipping up meals when you only had a few ingredients, not realizing that you had a whole pantry that had everything that you needed right there, that you could prepare more meals, but you ain't know it was there. Those people try to hide that shit from you. God already had abundance. He had certain people trying to work with you. God had money coming through to you because you the magnet of all of that. You understand me? And these people try to steal it from you. So now God is forcing them to give it back. See, he gave them an opportunity to right their wrongs privately. But these individuals took that time to try you again. So now God's going to put them in the center of attention. He about to put them in that front line. They about to get exposed in front of everybody. See, there was a petty thief on the loose. And they was out here accusing other people. There was people that was out here again, pointing fingers at you. Sitting there having people target you based upon certain scheme and shit that they was planning to do or had. So I want you to realize something. Again, you worked with the scraps that you had. You sat there again, went to God asking him what you can do with the things that you was given. He told you certain things that you can do. So you went up here and went in God's kitchen. You start mixing certain things together. You got a passion about this. You got your purpose together. You got aligned on your path. You started to see this person's part of your true soul tribe. And you starting to see where this person was starting to lack. See, you started mixing certain things together. That's when you start paying attention, right? See, you started to see that when certain things wasn't tasting right, you started to see who was in that kitchen with you at that time. That's equivalent to certain karma that was coming, certain things that was happening. You started to see who wasn't divine. See, you started to see through that shit that they was showing you. They was disguised the whole time. See, When you was out there trying to put certain things together for your family, for your friends, see, you was willing to give them certain blessings that was coming to you. You was out here thinking as a team effort, but that's not what they was trying to do. See, these individuals was mad that you was the source. They wasn't getting it that by trying to sacrifice you, they was stopping all the abundance that was coming through. So these individuals, again, allow ego to lead them. They thought that they was going to able to knock you out and step up in your place. Whole time they not built like that. Now they got certain yoke in their face. Now they see that. Again, these individuals are the people who, when you had an idea you wanted to do, they persuaded you not to. These are individuals that you wanted to make a certain move to a location. They said no. Know that I got you. These are individuals, when you finally got away, they persuaded you to come back and told you that they was going to change. See, these individuals been mixing certain seasons together. They've been sitting there trying to sabotage the meal that you was making. See, again, you chasing your dreams. You knew that certain things was faded. You knew if you chased your dreams, God was going to give you everything that you asked for. But half the things you was asking for wasn't for you. You was looking out for other people. See, God seen that. You was out here trying to feed people who didn't want to see you eat. So God had to make sure that he hid certain things. See, he wasn't trying to get him that treat. See, there was times that your pieces or your ingredients was in lack. So this is the time that certain money wasn't coming through as fast. See, God did that deliberately. He wanted to see, was you going to put you and your people first? Or was you going to allow these people to eat over you? See, certain lessons you had to learn. See, when you thought that you was out here scrapping certain meals, you ain't have certain things, whole time God had that pantry for you, but he seen that you was out here putting certain things together, feeding these people who were for you. So God had to hold out, so you just had enough. So that, again, you just got through. You just had enough to pay the bills, your own electric, your own rent, car payments too. See, there was times that God wanted to show you. These people don't need to eat your food. See, these are the same people that when you walked out, they was trying to poison your shit. So God made sure that you ain't have enough to give, see. Now you starting to see when you started to, money started to come through, when you held it in your pocket or you started to spend it or invest it in you, you started to see God match that. He made sure that that came back. But when you gave to other people who was trying to attack you, you started to see certain money wasn't moving. That was a lesson. You heard me? I'm trying to tell you, see, you can see clearly now. Those illusions is gone. You understand me? See, all you had to do was pay attention to the process. So now that you started to walk away from these people, you started to cut them off. Now you starting to see that everything that you need, you are not going through any type of loss. Now you starting to see that these people was trying to sabotage you. They wasn't trying to see you and your people eat. Now you starting to see that they stomachs is touching their back. Now you starting to see that these people are truly in lack. See, they try to starve you. They try to steal your food and feed it to other people. That's equivalent to them trying to steal your ideas, your energy, and go out and invest it in other people. Them trying to tell you not to pursue certain dreams so that you will forget about it and they can pop out and do it. Nah, hell no. God went ahead. See, I want you to think of something, right? Picture this, right? So people, we all had certain younger siblings or cousins, thieving ass people around us that used to go in our clothes and steal our shit or wear our stuff before we had an opportunity to do it. You understand? We had certain people that you see them out, you see a sibling out like, hey, yo, I know you ain't got my shirt on. Shorty, I know you ain't got my shoes on. Y'all seen that, right? Y'all had that experience or know somebody who did, right? So picture this. I'm going to put a few things in perspective. So these individuals, you sat there and was investing in you. That means you was healing yourself. You was working on certain things you had to work on. You beat those demons. You ain't become them. You isolated to elevate. You really was working on you, right? So that means you started paying for certain clothes, in a sense, certain outfits for you, but you couldn't wear them yet because you ain't have a place to go to, right? So this is you investing, buying a shirt here, some jeans there, this, that, and the third, right? But that's not some shit that people see you on an everyday wear, right? So when they see you, they may see you in sweats. They may see you with this. They may see you with that. Whole time they don't even know that behind the scenes you've been stacking up. So let's talk. These individuals started to watch you. See, these are some of the people that you told them certain things that you was trying to do, certain moves that you was making too. So they started to observe, seeing you buying a shirt, shoes here. So they start counting your pockets in a sense. So all of a sudden, when you stepped out, all of a sudden these individuals stepped in. They was going through your closet, putting outfits together and shit. Then all of a sudden, these outfits that you had still had tags. You ain't even get to wear it yet. But these people were popping out in public, taking pictures with your fit. So when you wore it, other people thought that you was wearing they shit. See, these individuals try to steal your identity, steal your ideas, steal your energy, tried to persuade you to not do the things that you was called to do so that they could do them before you and have it seem like you was the copier. So I realized something. These individuals, again, was out here using your energy. They had you home depressed. They had you thinking negatively about yourself. They had your ass stressed while they was out there strutting your energy off, strutting your shit off. People seen that before they seen you have it. See, you was speaking life into them, speaking love into them, and what you was speaking is what they was seeing. So therefore, again, people thought that that abundance was coming from them when that was the shit that you bought. That was the hard work that you put in that paid off. See, God seen that. Like, oh, all right, they wearing your shit. You got mad. But again, you didn't want to embarrass them. So again, you pulled them to the side. This is equivalent to you going to those people that God told you was playing with you. Like, listen, I know what you up to. You need to heal because this ain't what you want for you. See, you done gave them certain warnings or asked them to return your shit. But these people thought that they was better than you. They had some arrogance. They was like, I got you. And they thought that they had time. See, you gave them a chance. You told them to put it back. But now these individuals crossed the line. See, when you saw them the first time or the second time, the third time, you gave them options. That was equivalent to people sending you evil ass messages, but you ain't replied to them. Or these people that's sitting there talking negatively about you, paying certain practitioners to put magic on you, so on and so forth. You gave them their time to get their mind right. Like, all right, cool. Now, this last time they crossed that line and these individuals seen a different side of you. See, you called your ancestors instead of letting them keep playing with the divine in you. You sat there and called judgment on these people and separated them from you. So they crossed that line that they now can't come back. See, now these people have stole from you. Now God gave you a GPS to where they asses is at. See, now God has you pop up with your ancestors too. You point at them like, yeah, that's them. While they out with their crew, you tell your ancestors like, yeah, they wearing my shit right now. Now they asses is looking confused. Now your ancestors doing a shakedown and they leaving butterball naked, hurt, and confused. These people done fucked up, I'm trying to tell you. Now God done gave them they warning to give your stuff back. God done told them to stop stealing, stop lying, stop paying practitioners, stop having people gang stalk you, stop having them deal and mess with your cars, stop them trying to play and send evil shit to your kids, try to stop messing with your business, stop trying to imitate you and act like it is theirs. God done gave them opportunities to take that shit off so nobody can see, but they chose not to. So now he's about to put it on the front line where everybody else is going to see that. You heard me. They had an opportunity. Get that shit back. They chose not to. Now it's getting snatched in front of everybody. Now they getting embarrassed in this world star. You heard me. Those same cameras that they had pointed at you didn't even realize that behind the scenes they had cameras pointed at them too. So those gang stalkers, I'm trying to tell you, they starting to see certain moves. They starting to see that they gonna have to give back what God gave you, and they gonna have to give you that shit too. See, they done messed up. You understand me? They done messed up. They was behind the scenes, stealing, lying, deceiving. They should have stepped up. Now you told on their ass, and now your ancestors popped up. Now God gave them the go ahead, and I'm trying to tell you, their asses is getting fucked up. It's a wrap. I'm trying to tell you, do you know that everything that they stole from you is coming back? That's why you seeing small successes starting to fall in play, but you scared to get excited because you scared that it's not going to continue to stay this way. I'm trying to tell you, you in the season of winning, you'll never go back. You'll never go back to lacking. You got everything that you need. So now they see it too. Those people that was laughing, they fucked up. You heard me? Everything that was taken from you, they try to steal from you, is getting returned to you. And guess what? God's making their ass take it to the cleaners before they return it too. And what does that mean? So these individuals stole from you, was stealing your energy. That's like rocking your outfit and looking fresh in those pictures with their crew. Now guess what? God's having them turn on those same people that was working against you. So now they got to be a witness. While those people witness, all your dreams come true. See, now God gave them an opportunity. Some people broke. And when I say broke, I mean these people who was trying to cloak, they was out here trying to disguise themselves as something else. Now they broke character. Now they starting to see. Now they starting to realize that karma and consequences are coming quickly. Now they starting to see failure after failure, loss after loss. Now they starting to see they gonna have to pay that shit back. But now God made a rise in that cost. See, they'll never be able to get out of this hole. They'll never be able to get out of this hole that they dug for you. They try to push you in. They ain't realize God provides you with a certain tool. See, when they pushed you in, they ain't realize that they set themselves up. See, they pushed you in and they chose to leave. They try to set you up. These individuals heard you calling out to them and they tried to cover that shit up. See, now them winds then came and discovered certain things. I'm trying to tell you, now they getting jammed the fuck. Man, listen. They'll never get out of this. Every lie that was told on you is getting exposed on them. Anything that they said about you is now getting told about them. They starting to realize that those people was certain serial killer mentalities, was out here causing certain fatalities, was out here helping the families too. See, certain people that they was out here sacrificing didn't realize couldn't be sacrificed, and they sacrificed members of their crew. See, certain people starting to put certain things together, that timeline. See, they thought they got rid of proof. Whole time, one thing about God, he gonna come through as that wind and lift them veils up and knock certain shit loose. See, when floods was coming, you ain't realized that certain graves was gonna get discovered. When them floods was coming, you ain't realized that certain things was gonna get discovered. I'm trying to tell you, bad weather for them ain't the same bad weather as you. See, those rains bring enough enough rain to water your harvest. Whereas those rains flood out certain things for those people. See, y'all not on the same frequency. They see that shit too. That's why they was so mad. But now everything's coming out. They getting exposed. I want you to realize that there's certain people that sold they soul. See, the devil finessed them in a sense to give up certain things. See, the devil put a price tag. See, that's why you don't trust people who put money over everything. That means they loyalty or they morals comes with a price. That means, again, they'll stick to this loyalty until the right price comes. So, again, when opportunities come to scan, you see who's going to do it and who's going to turn the cheek. Because, again, we had the same opportunities as them. But, again, we see that would have led to defeat. See, chosen ones, these individuals don't realize that, again, The devil gave them a price tag like, listen, I'll give you 10 stacks right now. They thought that they was going to win. The devil told them, I'll give you 50,000. Oh, they thought that they was going to win. Whole time they cheated them because your soul's worth more. You got finessed. That's like taking your shit to a pawn shop and them giving you an underprice. See, they sat there and sold their souls for that stack, for that 10 stacks, for that 8 stacks, for that 50 stacks, 20 stacks, whatever it took that they were stealing from you, that's anyways going to get returned back. But they allowed whatever scam and successes that they was doing, scams for success that they was doing, they sat there and sold their souls for that. Whole time, you got something within you when you divine that you have endless amount of abundance. Anything you put your mind to comes through for you. Anything that you need, God gives it to you. They don't realize that with that, it's an endless amount of money. This a lifetime of abundance, lifetime of protection, lifetime of love, lifetime of loyalty that they was going to get with you. But they sold their souls for 10 stacks, that PPP shit that they going to have to pay back. They dumb. They dumb. They got finessed for some shit that when you put money down, God gives it back. God matches what you do. So they sat there and sold their souls for some chump change. Some shit that God was already going to produce. They stupid. Got finessed. Got finessed. Finessed out your future. Finessed out of lineages. Finesse. Trying to sit there and win. You stupid. Out here, soldiers sold to be a winner and turned out to be the biggest fucking loser. You lost. You done lost your mind because now you seeing those demons you was sending. Now you losing your mind because you was seeing certain endings. Now you don't know when that death's going to hit you because you was out here sending that shit to other people. So you done lost your damn mind. Lost that money that you was paying practitioners to play on people. You done lost real love. You done lost a true friendship. You done lost somebody who had loyalty to you, that was the person that was going to produce certain things for you. You stupid. Man, listen, they lost. They lost. But guess who ain't going to help them be found? You. Guess who can't be found? You. You're not fucking with those people. When you try to put them on, they try to put you down. When you try to help them, they try to hurt you. When you try to save them, they try to sacrifice you. So therefore, ain't no returning back. And I want you to realize something. These individuals, again, are stuck in lack. They'll never be able to bounce back from this. There's never will be a comeback. They sold their soul for nothing. Nothing. They sold their soul for nothing. Something that God already had for you, you sold your soul. You stupid. You stupid. And your lineages is cursed too. They'll never come back from this. Now they trying to desert. See, I want you to realize that a lot of these people sacrifice their friends. Certain spouses that they were standing in funerals talking about, we gonna get them back. Thank you so much, Katrina. Oh shit, I don't want to fuck up your name. Thank you so much, Kat, for the donation. But they starting to see certain things. They sacrifice their friends. See, let's talk, right? You see certain groups, right, that sacrifice their souls to get to the industry. They sacrificed their soul. So when they signed that deal, the devil was like, listen, just sign this. Somebody's going to die, but don't worry about it. Somebody's going to die, but you ain't got to worry about it right now. We'll talk about that when the time comes, right? So they sold their soul. So they got all this quote unquote success, all this attention, so on and so forth. And then this time period, which is the payback period, which is Judgment Day. 2023 is Judgment Day. It's not just one day. It's extended over this whole year. So anything that you do or did bad to people, that shit's going to appear. So these people sacrificed their friend group and was told somebody's going to die within this. But they thought that they was going to befriend an innocent person to try to betray them so that it would happen to them. So I want you to realize you was the sacrifice, because these groups did deals with the devil before these people even came in contact with you. But they didn't want each other to go down, so they wanted to connect with you to have all this karma come on you so that they can escape their fate that they had. So they try to sell your soul, in a sense, traffic you on the low, in a sense, but didn't realize, again, when you step into your purpose, you step into your divinity. That means, again, certain things can't, you and your divine, you can't, nothing could stop you. When they try to, again, while you being authentically you, when you get close to God, when, again, you know who you are, so you can tell who you not. When you stepped in your purpose and started pursuing things, regardless if a prophet was coming or not, when you walked away from these people, when you listened to God before he showed you what they was trying to do to you, there was nothing that could harm you. Because again, they tried to sacrifice you. You was the person that other people sent them to come pursue you. Certain women was having they masculines pursue certain feminines to try to have certain things come to them. So again, they tried to, all right, let me see. Shorty's pretty. Shorty's smart. Shorty is a go-getter. I want you to go get her. So when you energetically connect with her, you bring that shit back to me. So she starts to look dim and I start to look illuminating. See, that's what they was doing. When that person was popping in and out, sexually using you, or popping in and out, getting finances from you, popping in and out, making you feel loved one minute, then hated you the next, and your ass was confused. That's when they was taking that energy back. Or where Shorty, meaning him, sent his girl to pursue you too. Like, yeah, so-and-so got chains, they got fame, they got a little name, they got a rap to him too. I want you to go pour energy, steal energy from him, and bring it back to me and my crew. So again, that masculine who's really like that start losing his light like that because he was connecting to feminines like that because he ain't see through that shit that they was showing. You started to catch on like, something ain't right. So they got left. Then all of a sudden, you seen them and their partners. They look a hot mess. Now these shorties that they thought that they was showing off, trying to stun on you. You like, ill, you ugly, and your people too. You like, nah. And they ain't got shit to do with their appearance, but they ugly there too, because that internal reflects external. So therefore, that ugliness inside of them, you can see too. When I say a real monster, that's what I'm talking about. Like, ill, you ugly as shit. See, you ever look back at your partners that you used to be attracted to and be like, yo, you ugly and ugly the more that I look at you. Like, the time, as soon as your voice just makes me sick. You was under the illusion when you was with them. You wasn't really attracted to them. That's some shit that they was connecting to you. So once you finally took off that glasses that they try to place on you, you see a clearer view. You like, ew, I would never. I would never. Masculine. Certain shorties that you used to see, I always say this, with the Victoria's Secret, you like, shorty ain't shit a secret. There's been 10 bodies that seen that same outfit. I can slide up a post right now and they see that same pose that you doing for me. You understand me? They like, shorty, what secret? I know you ain't got secret Vickies on. When the secret's been out, when you've been slinging that secret all around everybody's house, pill. Divine masculines have been stepping up. Y'all seeing through that shit that different karmics is showing you. You see that, nah, they trying to get me to walk away from my light. So let's talk. Certain karmics are similar to, you go to, picture this, because you know I got to give you a picture, right? So you walking, right? It's a dark alley. You walking with somebody that you familiar with. You like, why you got me walking in this dark alley? Like, why you got me walking further and further from people? And you start getting the feeling that ain't right. But you like, nah, this person will never do that. But you start questioning why they leading you to that. So you start paying attention. Then this person starts saying, hey, don't say you a licensed gun member. You got your blicky, you got your mace, you got whatever on you, right? And they tell you, nah, you can't bring that with you. They trying to persuade you to leave. your protection at home, while they have you going into dark with them all alone. Oh, hell no. That was a setup. When you seen them trying to tell you to walk away from your gifts, when they try to tell you to walk away from your intuition, when they try to tell you to not use your discernment, when they had you question certain things that you was learning, you started to see, you try to have me leave my peace, so therefore you try to lead me into something that's going to harm me. Oh, hell nah. You started to see through that shit. Divine masculine start paying attention like, yeah, shorty, you pretty, but you ain't right. You pretty, but you plotting. They starting to realize, they seeing through them karmics. See, I try to tell you, mermaids, they try to make it seem so beautiful. That shit is sirens. That shit is not right. That shit is evil. They try to call you in, sound so beautiful, give off this false facade, this illusion. So when you get close enough to them and that cloud clears up, you see that those people are there to attack you and that your ass needs to back the hell up. See, these are sirens. I'm going to tell you. A lot of your celebs are sirens too. Beyonce, SZA. They sing a similar tune. Why? They always singing some sad shit to draw you in. Singing some shit that you can't feel that shit. There's no emotions. See, they can hit certain notes, but you don't feel the same. See, that's why, again, it's not about putting certain artists over artists, but you're going to have to make sure that you're making and giving the right people the right name. I'm trying to tell you. Do you hear the shit that they are singing to you? You hear the shit that they have you repeating, talking about you blind? Why the fuck? Hell no. That's like somebody telling you to say, yeah, I died for this. Who is we? Talking about we'll die for this. Who is we, motherfucker? I did not come here for this. Talking about we'll beat anybody's ass in this room. Who are we? Who are we? I did not come here for that. I did not come here for that. Talking about, yeah, me, they out here gassing certain, getting caught into drama all the time. They gonna call you, yeah, we got certain people that we gotta fight. Well, call me back after you done. The fuck you mean? Ain't no fight with me, because I don't fight with, nah. Hell nah. What you talking about? I don't trust that. So what we gonna do? Well, if you talking about we, see, listen, feel a certain type of way. Be cautious with people that steady hollering out these pronoun shit too. See, no disrespect, but you have to realize that somebody's going to take a movement and try to dilute it or get into it. And when I say that, because there's certain people that really like, listen, I feel like a feminine some days, I feel like a masculine some days. You can call us we or they. But when I see that shit and I see certain people, I see certain demons at play. When they talk about you gotta realize this is a time period where certain veils is getting lifted. You seeing real demons start to be shown. So when you allowing certain people to slide talking about we, you thinking that they talking about, okay, he feel like a her or him at times. No, they talking about them demons within. I don't trust certain shit. Not everybody's on the same thing. Like, yeah, talking about them, they, there. We go by them. Lil Uzi. Fuck no. And now you got to think of the music that they play. They intentionally play it at a certain frequency because those feelings, that's going to have you feel a certain type of way. If you turn certain songs on, you're going to see how certain TikTokers, they all hit that same dance. Even if they try to stop, they forgot how to really move. Certain people that could break dance or you understand, really dance like that. Now they not dancing like that. They doing some shit that's, you understand, like, you gotta realize, it's when you realize how that mental shit works, how these frequencies work, how when you listen to certain music, it puts you in a different mood. When you listen to the wind chimes, it makes you feel a different tone. You feel that. So why you think these motherfuckers they hips, they motherfucking waist is small as shit, I bet. From these little hip dances that they stuck on doing. But couldn't hit the whop to save their life. They forgetting. You are getting confused. They are getting programmed. Every trend, they want to see what you going to do. They throw out certain demonic figures in there to have you start to feel. Imagine this. back in the day, and I could say that now, I'm in my 30s. Early 30s, but shit, I'm in my 30s. I can say this, back in the day, TV used to be a little bit more restricted from my time period. The 90s, I was born in 90, the time period. So I could sit here and say this. I didn't see where certain things was blurred out or certain things, it had censorship to it. Then all of a sudden now you can get online and see murders happening, killings, all of that. Back in the day, World Star, you could see somebody get their ass whooped and you like, oh, that's fun. You understand, something small that you're not used to seeing. Now you seeing people getting their head blowed off and it's becoming normal. You seeing people, and again, I say this, it's not about, not kids not being able to be themselves, or you don't need to teach them this sexual shit early on. You teach them about their areas, like, okay, nobody touch you here, there. You prepare them for certain stages. You don't give them all the shit early on, got your kids knowing what to do. No. You allowing these people to make your children perverts. And you out here selling your child, trying to get fame. Fuck that. I'm going to put in the work and make sure my kids don't get... If I got to be seen, my kids ain't going to be seen. They going to make sure they live a normal life. They going to be happy. They going to be surrounded by things that are right. They going to be surrounded by God, love, abundance, the right things. My children may seem soft to others because they got a good mentality. I'm not teaching them to sit there and be selling themselves, trying to be show-offs. They confident. They know who they are. You understand me? Fuck that. They out here trying to teach you to teach your kids to grow up so fast. Allow them to embrace their innocence. You understand me? It ain't about, not knowing about the same sex. They don't need to see any of that shit. They don't need to see a straight couple kissing and all that. They don't need to see a gay couple doing all that. I don't want my kids to see none of that shit. I don't care what side it's coming from. Fuck that. It's not coming around my crowd. No. My crowd is not going to be surrounded by that. So again, they try to make you go against each other. And the main thing is allow grown shit to be grown. And leave the innocent alone. They out here trafficking kids. That's why half your celebrities is looking like bullshit. Because that shit... People are starting to stand up, speak up, expose their stuff. Now those underground tunnels that they was doing is getting jammed up. Somebody was an insider and spoke up. Somebody who, again, may have been connected. That's why I'm trying to tell you, it's a turn of events. Somebody who used to be crossing you, who used to be targeting you with these people, now see the truth and the light in you and is now going against their own people to bring vindication for you. They out here telling police about murders that they was doing, drugs they was pushing, certain trafficking, certain women. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody done had a change of heart based upon the fact that you played your part. You did what God told you to do. You continue to, again, chase the dreams, admirations. You made it through what they were sending you. Now they see that they could do it too, that they don't have to stay stuck to those people. They not fearful. They not scared no more. So now, yeah, they may have did some grimy shit in the past, but now they starting to stand up. They still can't stand by you. But now they can step away from that darkness shit too, see? When God had you cross paths with them, they seen you as an opportunity, not realizing that you was an opportunity to show them another way out. You was showing them that those people was bad. You was showing them certain things. You was sitting there helping them pursue their dreams. You was letting them know that money don't matter. They are the wealth. You was letting them know that they need nobody. They just needed God in themselves. You was trying to show them. You was the opportunity, but they turned into an opportunist and took that as an opportunity to try you. To try to sacrifice you to appease the same people that you was sent to help them escape. Now these people are starting to see that they had sealed their fate. These people that was trying to sacrifice you are starting to find out that they was getting sacrificed too. They was doing love spells to bound you while somebody else was behind the scenes doing illusions to have them bound too. So when you cut that cord, now they flung back to the person who was doing the same things that they was doing to you. Now they starting to put certain pieces together. And now they telling on their own crew. See, listen, I'm so proud of you for standing up. You know you can't stand with us, but I'm proud for you to standing up. You be patient, and your other class is going to come up. See, let's talk, right? I'm going to say this last thing. We're going to get out of here. Life is like a graduation, like school. I say this before, right? So in school, you have certain tests, certain things you don't have clarity on. You have certain sources that you can go to get it. You got teachers, you got counselors, you got principals. But at the same time that you facing school, facing bullies, you facing some shit at home too. So again, you had opportunities, certain tests you had to prepare for, certain tests you may have failed initially, but you sat there and went back to the drawing board, rewrote, and now you reapplied it and you passed. See, there were certain people that, again, may have had more popularity than you, but you were in a higher class. See, there were certain people that, again, may have been prom kings and queens, but you walking across the stage of valedictorian. See, you had to be patient with the process. Now, these same people that was copying off your work, copying off your tests, same people that was sitting there putting their name on the group project when they know that they didn't contribute to it. I want you to realize that certain things is getting exposed because now, when you wasn't near them, A-Love, when you wasn't near them, they had certain tests arrive. They didn't have you to write off of. So they got tested to see what knowledge was truly inside. That's equivalent to people who were stealing from you, lying on you, taking energy from you, giving it to other people. But when you disconnected from them, all of a sudden, all their things came to an end. And now these people are putting into a test like, I thought you said that you were the person that was giving Shorty money. I thought that the abundance was with you. I thought you that said so-and-so was a copycat. Now I'm starting to see that that shit wasn't true. See, they got tested on the knowledge that they had. They got tested on the spot. See, you continue to focus on your task at hand, and they fell into the plot. Now they try to sabotage you all these seasons, but you kept going, you kept succeeding. Now you walking across stage. Now these individuals are realizing that they sealed their whole fate. See, they were so focused on trying to stop you that they stopped themselves. Now they sitting in the audience, watching you walk across and prevail. I'm trying to let you know. So now again, these individuals have to sit out and watch you win. But if they patient and see what you did, they going to be able to do it too. That means you the lesson. You allow other people to make certain moves. I want you to be very, very cautious. But pay attention. This season is yours. 2023 is Judgment Day. So 2024, what you're going to see is based upon what you did in 2023. Everybody who stole from you is being exposed. Anybody who lied on you is getting exposed. Anybody that was out here trafficking people, you getting exposed. Certain people that was behind the scenes that had a hand in certain murders is getting exposed. Now, there's a Florida and Georgia. Florida, Georgia, Cali, Carolinas. But Florida and Georgia and Cali right now, a lot of cold cases are going to come about. A lot of cold cases. So a lot of bodies that was missing is going to be found. People who was being trafficked, that shit's going to come out. A lot of deaths. A lot of covens is getting exposed. So these are people that you was connected to, that you are starting to see that they sold their soul. Neighbors that was participating on people plotting and watching you getting exposed to. Hidden cameras in some of y'all's cribs. I'm trying to tell you, they was trying to expose you, but expose themselves, because while they was watching you, somebody was watching them too. There's proof. They thought that they got rid of evidence. It's not. They caught on camera. They caught on audio. I'm trying to tell you, if you was being worked or plotted against, or somebody in your family was, I'm trying to tell you, there's people behind the scene. There's also some crooked police officers. Crooked police officer, crooked housing authority, crooked doctor. Y'all getting exposed. There's certain lawyers that's getting exposed. They seen what the person that they was representing was doing, but they was getting successes off that too. I want you to realize that there's a higher ranking of federales that's been watching your ass too. Everything's coming clear. So all of these people that they had to call on to try to clear shit up or sweep shit under the rug, they no longer can do so. Because those people trying to call on people right now to help them through what they going through too. And there's nobody to call. You can't even call Tyrone. He done changed his number. You heard me? So I'm trying to tell you, everything that was done to you is getting exposed. They didn't win. God gave them their time so that the correct evidence was collected by the right people. Everybody's been stepping into their divine position. I'm trying to tell you. I'm proud of you for speaking up, but I want you to realize that certain things is moving through for you. And I know you feel better. I know you feel like you winning because you winning. You already won. Now let God slowly but surely present these things for you. That prophet and that partner are coming. That prophet and that partner is coming. I promise you. You out here like, damn, I'm being patient. All right, once it hit, I promise you it's about to come. He's getting rid of everybody who ever even fixed their mouth to say some shit about you. Anybody who even stole $1 out your shit, I'm telling you, it's getting returned back to you. You seeing successes and successes. But I want you to realize this. Listen, I seen somebody right in here. I told y'all there's a fake page. Fake pages. I will never message you for a reading. If God leads me to say something to you, I would never ask you to pay me for that. If I reach out to you, it would never be me asking you, oh, I felt drawn for you, beloved. What the fuck? I don't even like the word beloved. Y'all remember that movie, Beloved? When Shorty had a mouth open and flies flying out and shit? No, we don't do that. Hey, somebody said there's one on Facebook. Send me the, listen. They getting exposed. It's the same group. They keep doing the shit. Y'all don't let them play in your energy. You understand me? No, don't let them. I ain't never going to reach out to you asking you for a reading. If you ready to receive your reading, the link is in my bio. Because I don't sugarcoat shit. You going to hear that shit raw. I'm going to talk about you, your people, what they doing to you, what they think to do. If that partner's for you, what your mother said, what your daddy did, I'm going to tell you. Again, stop telling people y'all's birth charts. They out here looking. You give them their birth charts, then they see certain placements that you have in your chart and see where certain blessings come through. And based upon the moon, you have to realize that all of that works with you. So these people stop telling them your birth chart. Stop telling them personal information. Don't tell them Nathan. Don't tell them your birthday. Don't tell them your name. None of that shit. When you come to me or you go to a real person who God truly speaks through, you don't tell them nothing about you. You understand me? They gonna tell you everything about you. Anybody who came for a reading knows you don't tell me nothing. That's it. Only thing you do is send me a picture of you. That's from the head up, so I can see you, and I'm gonna tell you everything about you. Anybody who's ever came to me knows I don't ask you for nothing. If you try to tell me, I'm not trying to hear that. I'll be like, listen, I appreciate, don't tell me nothing. Let me tell you. Let them tell you. You understand me? Let them, not no picture of your hand. I'm glad I seen that. Stop sending them pictures of your damn hand. Look up what that means. These are people that, again, try to play in your energy. Your hands, your eyes, your feet, that's your portals. You cannot be allowing these people to have access to your energy because they see what you've been praying for and they go back and repeat it to the enemy. See, y'all out here not realizing some of these readers are reaching out to you because somebody connected to you told them to, so they could see what you try to make, certain moves you try to make, so that they can try to sabotage you. Stay your ass silent. You hear me? If you see after this, go and click Atouchofbadu. Any profile that's not this profile, please report so that they not out here plotting on other people. You don't get no readings through no Cash App. Cash App is for donations only. You can't get no readings. Click the link in my bio. Don't trust them. If they message you on Instagram, if they message you on any other platform, that's not me. Report they ass so that they not playing in your energy. You understand me? Be silent. Be silent. If they real, they gonna be able to tell you. Not just this, oh, when's your birthday? So now they Googling what cancers do. Now they try to say that shit to align with you. Now you pulling certain things out of thin air, making it come true. No. Hell no. No. Do not. I'm trying to tell you. And certain readers, be cautious too. Because there's the ops that come for a reading for you. I done had people that I know is working against me come to me for a reading but try to use other people's pictures. Do you know somebody who's really like that can feel your energy no matter what picture you present? No matter if I see you physically or not, I feel you. Soon as you reach out to me, you are giving me permission to access your energy too. The same applies to you. So anybody, you can pick up on a frequency. So there's certain people that try to come to me for a reading. Certain readers too that come to me paying for a reading for the people that they getting paid to give readings to. I see through that shit. And guess what? The message is still going to be the same. Whoever reaches out is the one whose energy gets picked up. And I can tell you, God don't play no games. Karma. No matter if you use her picture, his picture. Oh, we going to pick up on you and we going to tell you about yourself. We see through that shit. I'm trying to tell you, when you really like that, it's really like that. I don't know why they feel like certain empaths, prophets, prophetess, readers, psychics, mediums. If you really like that, you have access to all that. You understand me? So we can contact the living, but we also get contacts from the dead too. How you think that we are called mediums in a sense, or prophets or prophetess, because we are the median in between the two, spiritual world and the physical. So why they feel that they could try to finesse you when we can see through that shit that they showing you? So again, if I seen that this person lied, or I tell you about what they doing to you, I could see what you plan to do to me too. They dumb. Stop helping people who's hurting you. So those people, you told them certain things that was going to happen and they sat there and lied or said that it wasn't going to come true. Now they see that shit's coming true and they try to come back to you. Nah, you ain't got nothing else for them. No more insight. Don't tell them nothing else. Because guess what? Hell, half of hell is them having to look over their shoulder constantly to see when God's going to make that move. That's part of their hell. That's part of their spells. Don't tell them shit. Just know your karma's coming. You send out death magic, you did. You try to stop their finances, yours is done. You spread lies, the truth's being told. You try to send darkness, now that shit's bound to you. That's all you need to know. The end's coming for you. That's it. And chosen ones, don't worry about it, because as you see everybody get taken out, certain people around you too, just know that if they was aligning they light, God would have spared them. So that has nothing to do with you. I want you to realize that the last people that's still in your crew that's working against you, God's about to take their ass out before he gives you what he got for you. You understand me? He ain't gonna have no more petty thieves be around your shit. Nobody. 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 I promise you. Your mother, nobody. Your father, nobody. Baby father, baby mother, cousin, sister, brother, nobody. And if they try to steal your energy and give it to their kids, I'm sorry, little Ray, little Stink, I'm taking back my shit. You don't got it for them either. I'm sorry. I'm sorry your mother and father's a energy bum. I'm sorry that they had their souls on stink. I'm sorry that you thought that they could steal. Fuck no. I'm telling you, they try to steal from you, providing for your kids, talking about, oh, well, we didn't have money. My kids were starving. I had to do what I had to do. Well, as you're crying, I'm calling 911 on you. Fuck out of here. Don't tell me about how you had to do what you had to do to feed your kids while you try to steal from mine. Fuck out of here. You try to starve us so that you could feed your seed. Well, your seed's about to see what they gonna see about you. They gonna see. Your ass ain't eating and they stomachs touching they bike too. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry. Sorry, little Ray Ray. Maybe somebody will come along and save you. But as long as you connected to them karmic ass parents, there's karmic consequences coming through. Sorry, stink. My kids is eating. Oh, what you thought you was gonna steal our future and give it to who? Her? Sha. Him? Oh, sha. Now all y'all fucked up, sitting on the curb, shaking that can. And guess what God's going to do? Every time they shake that can and somebody drops some change, God's going to have a petty thief come through, knock they shit out of their hand. Spare some change? No. Get your ass from around us. Was out here stealing. It's a wrap. I'm trying to tell you, because if they seeds is just like them, that's why I say stop calling your children mini-me's. Because they supposed to be a better version of you. You supposed to learn certain lessons so that they see it happen before you put them through what you went through. So you out here calling so-so a mini-me? I bet they is. And that's why they catching hell too. God don't spare nobody. Y'all can read that in certain scriptures and God say he clearing out no matter what. Babies gonna get it. Mamas, fathers. They think that they getting spared. No. The individuals who get spared are the individuals that God has a connection with. The individuals who's doing what God told them to do. You made your choice. You repent. So you good. You and your crew. Because again, y'all throwing them spiritual haymakers. Them individuals can't touch you. I'm trying to tell you. They not built like that. So again, they trying to sabotage you, stop you from loving certain people because they know that you two connect certain ancestor realms too, and that certain ancestors would then be able to come through you. So therefore, they, just like they say in the certain scriptures, again, I'm spiritual, but I remember hearing certain scriptures where they was like, they put the blood on the doors to save all the children, the babies that was going to be born. Why? Because somebody was plotting to kill the son of God because they knew what was going to come with that person being born. So the same applies to you. They try to stop you. They try to sit there and put certain spells on you, try to manipulate your womb. They try to, again, put sexual demons in you, so on and so forth, to have you not be you so you don't connect with the person that you're supposed to connect to have the ancestors come through to you. They try to stop the son of God at being born. It's not happening. Not happening, because guess what? You a line God's about to have you popping out like Pringles. While they shit get stopped, they can never conceive another demonic entity. So certain people, they gonna be having miscarriages. Half of them ain't fucking miscarriages. They out here sacrificing their seeds. They gave their child to a different entity. So, no. Half them don't believe that shit. And again, be cautious of people trying to have you promote certain things. Now listen, I'm gonna be real. The IVF, that's a blessing for a lot of people who are trying to conceive, but you have to realize, again, certain things can be used negatively. See, they have the power to have certain science where they can choose the sex of the baby. That sounds like you trying to play God. And that means, again, because you don't got the same energy as God, you got to put something else in there to make up for it. So that's why they trying to have certain false or fake babies. I'm not just talking about through IVF. But the people who's choosing the sex of their baby, where the fuck they do that at? Where they do that at? You could choose that you have a boy or a girl here. And then again, just like how if you whipping up certain ingredients, if you, I don't have an egg, let me look up at what else I can add in replace of the egg. They don't got God's energy. So in replace of God, what do they have to put in? an entity. Y'all better be cautious. These are the same people that you promoting. Again, if you can't have children, how you know that God doesn't want you to adopt somebody else's child who doesn't have a proper parent, who didn't have that opportunity? It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to go and make your own. Sometimes you have to realize that, again, just like you feel certain friends or family, that blood shit don't matter. So how you know? Just like you have to let's put some things in perspective before I go. How the fuck you got Beyonce making 25 million or whatever the case she made for a performance? How you got certain people that's multi-billionaires when it costs this certain amount to clear world hunger? If you wanted to help, you would have did it. If you give up, I don't need no 200 million. Matter of fact, let me just get this enough to maintain my household. If you go back to the basics, I got my house, I got some land, I got some food coming in, and I got lights. I don't need all that extra shit. What I need 20 rooms for, and I can only take up 2. What the fuck? So if they wanted to really make a difference, they would have made a difference. They just out here trying to make a difference by manipulating you that money shit matter. If you sit there and have more than enough and you volunteer your shit to help somebody else boost up, that's what it is. Why the fuck? There is no way that you got billionaires when there is millions of people lined up on the sidewalk eating up. They want them to stay there. And they want you to look over them and not extend the hand. They want you to be so focused on piling up your money when you got everything that matters. When I ask people, what's happiness mean to you? What would make you feel like you made it? They say doing the things that they love to do to get money, that they would be able to support their family, that they would be able to eat and be happy. It don't take $1 million for that. You can buy a house for $100,000, or you could buy a house for damn near $40,000, little tiny home, whatever the case may be. You could have a house, you could have a car, you could have enough money coming in from your purpose to pay your bills and be surrounded by love and have just everything you need. That sounds like you made it there. Why the fuck they make you feel like you got to be a millionaire to make it? Nah, I made it. I have people around me who love me. I'm pursuing my purpose. I'm aligned with God. I love who I am. I'm confident. You made it. Why the fuck they try to tell you that you gotta have, before I find love, I gotta have $1 million? That don't make sense. Now you got $1 million and around a motherfucker who only loves you because you had $1 million. That don't make sense. They have you working backwards. Don't you need to find your true soul tribe, your true team who's going to encourage you to go ahead and pursue certain things? These are the people that see your success before you're succeeding. So therefore, when you get it, they celebrate you too. These are the people that should have access to the abundance that comes through you, not those individuals that just want to fuck with you based upon certain things or how other people fuck with you. Nah. I want to see how you feel about me when you when you thought I was a nobody. I want you to show me that you rock with me before you can see what I'm going to do for you energetically, spiritually, materialistically, all of that. Because why you think people are billionaires and they off themselves and you like, damn, if money is happiness, they had all the money, but they wasn't happy because the people that they was with, when they had money, were people that they wasn't supposed to be with, that only liked them because they had money. They started to see the truth about them. You hear me? So again, that goes back to you too. Certain shit is taught. Because certain parents, you out here, certain Christmas or birthdays, you stressing because you feel like you can't make a way. You ain't got all these gifts to give them. Have them start playing with the damn boxes that you buy the shit in. So it ain't your children that want that. That's a piece of you that wants to feed into some ego on certain shit that you couldn't have access to. So you now trying to put that off on them. They happiness ain't in that. That shit's within you. Your people taught you that them shoes matter, that them cars matter, that clothes matter while they cool doing them. That's some shit that's taught. So make sure you teaching the right shit. When you give your kids something, you see certain videos where somebody give a child a banana and they child like, oh my gosh, thank you. They grateful because they don't care about that material shit. That shit comes and goes, but being connected to you and building memories with you is what matters. I could tell you, I say this all the time. My father passed away when I was younger. He passed when I was 6 years old. I remember I was flat. He had me dressed like him, all of this. I had certain things, but I don't remember all of that money that he spent. I remember every memory and conversation that I had with him. Certain things take you farther than them fucking finances will. You saying and being grateful and everything that you happen makes things happen. You being able to see this and be able to do that. You being able to get this and be able to pursue that. I'm trying to tell you, that shit's within you. You got all the pieces that you need, but it's getting hidden from other people. They trying to have you not confident about you. Have you not pursuing your purpose. Have you feeling that you lacking. Have your ass mad or nervous. Fuck that. You exactly where you supposed to be at. You going to continue to attract what you supposed to get as long as you are busy being it. That's it. You understand me? That's it. That's it. It don't matter what you can do physically for people, energetically. Again, love's gonna make certain things produce. Again, you can't tell me that love don't pay the bills. Because again, that mother's love for you, have her working 12 hours not able to eat, have her working 12 hours not able to sleep, have your father working 24/7, so on and so forth. Love will make you do things that you ain't know that you had the ability to do. Money, it doesn't matter. But love will give you that strength. That mother's love or parents' love will have you protecting your kids even when you scared. Love will have you do some shit that you don't normally do. Have you singing certain songs? Have you whistling tunes? Have you writing certain poetry? Have you flicking your feet up as you speaking to the person that you love? Love takes you farther than them finances do. So don't let these people finesse you on some shit. You heard me. Can't tell me love don't pay the bills. Shit. Love done pay the bills plenty of times. Love done pay the bills. Love them what kept your ass alive. Love for your children, because you ain't want to see, you didn't want to continue on with life, but you ain't want them to have life without you, because you knew that people was going to do the same thing to them that they did to you. So love for your children kept your ass here and kept you going. Love for your children had you tackling certain things, had you knowing certain moves to make. See, love is all that you need. But they try to keep your ass from it. Why? Because they know that you're going to start to see. You're going to see certain setups that they have for you. You're going to see that, again, they try to have power over you. Take your power back. That love shit is all that matters. You heard me? Because, again, the person you love is going to have you sleeping so good on that air mattress the same way you would sleep in that king-size mattress. That same love will have you smiling in the passenger seat and that putt-putt like you would that foreign. That love will have you looking and feeling so sexy when you ain't even got your shit done. Love is everything. You heard me? Love is the only thing that matters. That's it. Love. And not the lust love. I'm talking real love. I'm talking about that Mary J. Blige shit. I'm talking real love. You heard me? Love is everything. That's it. And if they get you to give up on love, then they got your ass. So don't give up. So-and-so ain't work out. Okay, but we going to see what this person's working with. You understand me? But again, if you start to attract the same type, take some time for yourself. Because what you are being means what you are seeking. And that's what you seeing. So if you love you, treat you with respect, and the other people are going to have no choice but to do it too. Before they get to know you, they notice you and observe you. So how you carrying you is how they going to carry your ass too. I promise you. I love you. You heard me? If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You are achieving anything you put your mind to. Your mind is the manifester. It's the projector. So therefore, what you projecting out on your life and your people? Positive. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are worthy. You are necessary. You are loved. You are appreciated. You are noticed. People recognize you. People are looking up to you. People who haven't had an opportunity to even speak to you are going to come back to you once they go through what they're going through. Once they get through what they're going through, people are going to come back to you and let you know how you saved them. You are here for a reason. Don't give up all of the things that God got for you at this last moment. Do not, you heard me, do not voluntarily give up your shit when you about to get everything that you've been working hard for. All those years of suffering, stagnancy, scarcity, that shit is not in vain. You did it for a reason. You built like that. Your kids will never have to go through that because you got through that. I promise you. You understand me? You better. I promise you, everything is good. Go out in love. Go tell somebody that you love them. Shit, message somebody in here right now. I love you. Message. You understand me? Because there was a point in time where you thought that you was the only person going through what you was going through. And there's other people in the comments now talking about this my story. How is their story? And you thought that you was the only one going through that shit. You had to be patient. Align with your true soul tribe. Now you see the people that went through the same process as you and kept pursuing. That's your soul tribe. Not no trauma bonding. These are the people that pushed through, didn't let those demons beat them. They didn't become them. They conquered them. You understand me? So how they say, touch your neighbor today and say, I love you. Listen, I was raised in Maryland. You heard me. So Reverend Reed, that's who my people used to go to. So when they say neighbor, I said neighbor. You understand me? Speak some love and light into them. Smile. You see somebody frowning, they may not smile back, but that smile is going to take off something in their mind, and they going to start to not lack. I'm trying to tell you. You heard me. I'm trying, man, listen. You better be out here spreading that love, not out here frowning up your face. You held the door, shorty ain't say thank you. Okay, cool. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. They gonna start to do it too. See, when they didn't say thank you and you was like, kept on going and still smile. Or this person frowned at you and you still was nice. Now that has something in their head, they thinking about that. You low-key changed their life. Now they starting to feel bad. Like, damn, remember shorty that I seen that held the door? I was all mean and she was nice. You start to ponder on it. You got people pondering right now. You played your part. I'm proud of you. You hear me? But again, you keep pushing through. You don't let nobody from the past pop back up and have access to you. You play the position that you were supposed to play. Now somebody else is going to pick up where your ass left off. You understand me? I love you so much. Again, please, y'all. Only thing I need from y'all is to report any fake page that you see. You understand me? Block them, report them so nobody gets their energy played by them. They be scamming. They be sending y'all be sending hundreds of dollars to the Cash App. And when I be catching that, because somebody accidentally sent me the wrong, you understand, they Cash App that they were supposed to send to the other person. Of course, I sent that shit right back. Like, listen, be cautious. That shit's not worth it. They trying to play in your energy. Don't get played out. I love you so much. That's the only thing I need. You see somebody faking, report their asses, all right? I love you so much. I appreciate all y'all's love, all y'all's likes, all y'all's shares, all y'all subscribes, all y'all's kind words, all y'all's appreciation. I appreciate you. You understand me? I appreciate y'all for trusting me with your message and what God leads me to tell you. Also, please remember, I'll never reach out to you for a reading. You can only receive them through the link in my bio, all right? You got to be ready to receive the message that I got for you because it gets real personal, all right? So again, when you ready, links in my bio. But I'm going to upload this live a little later on my YouTube, so make sure that you subscribe to it. But also, please go follow my Instagram and my YouTube as well. I want to make sure that those numbers get up there so people know who's the right page and who's trying to front, all right? So I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Again, I'm proud of y'all. We celebrating all 2023 and beyond. You understand me? Y'all continue to be great.